A truck driver dead in a Smith County crash. We'll hear from troopers on what happened. You finished installing that new TV, but what about the old model in its final resting place? This afternoon, a closer look and a time to reflect and resolve. But will this crop of New Year's resolutions be any different from years past?
You're watching KETK in high definition. This is Live at 5.
Good Friday, everybody. I'm Bob Brickeen, and for Neil Barton, here's what's topping our news this hour on KETK's Live at 5. One trucker driver is dead after two big rigs collide just east of Tyler. The crash near L.B. Wilson Lake at County Roads 21 and 26. Troopers say one driver carrying logs was turning onto 21 when the other driver hauling a flatbed trailer struck and killed him. We're told County Road 21 is blocked. County Road 26 has since reopened. An arrest in connection with a body found Monday in Longview. Longview police say Alejandro Garcia Gallegos was arrested this morning. He's charged with murder. December 23rd, police found a body near a stand of trees along Sabine Street. The victim was identified as 19-year-old Andres Chavez. Gallegos was booked into the Gregg County Jail. He's being held on a $500,000 bond. A Gregg County man accused in that fatal stabbing last month at Good Shepherd Hospital could now face the death penalty. Kyron Templeton was arraigned today in court. He's now facing capital murder charges. A capital crime means lethal injection could be on the table. Templeton's now facing 3 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 2 charges of capital murder. A lifeline for more than 1 million Americans without work for more than 6 months expires tomorrow. An extension of long-term unemployment benefits failed to make its way into that bipartisan budget bill signed by the president last night. Up to 6,000 people in East Texas may be affected by this benefit loss. Folks in the business of hiring say this really turns up the heat for people looking for a paycheck.
Most of the unemployed need new skills, new training, new education, and I personally think that's the key. Obviously, they need jobs also.
Brailsford says there are several resources in East Texas where people can get that training. Texas Workforce Solutions says anyone affected by the loss of benefits can talk to specialists at 866-630-3739. Oh, here we are on the cusp of a new year. Aside from those resolutions you'll soon forget, some tax breaks from Uncle Sam will also go the way of the dinosaur. KETK's Kristen Chapman runs a list for us this evening. Hi, Kristen. All right, Kristen. The calendar says winter, but no complaints from East Texans on today's weather. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Scott Chesner, see how long our lucky streak's going to run. Hey, buddy, I look forward to it. How about another gift card for Christmas? That's what United Parcel Service and Amazon will reportedly offer customers who didn't get that package on time. The Washington Post is reporting Amazon customers will get a $20 gift card and refunds on shipping. The Post says UPS is also offering refunds on shipping. Target stores coming clean on what really happened in that data breach this morning. The retailer confirmed debit card PIN data was stolen, a reversal from a previous statement. The retailer believes the PINs remain safe and secure. The store says PINs are strongly encrypted and were never stored on Target's systems in plain text. Target's payment system translates those PIN numbers decrypted only by the independent payment processor. Nevertheless, Target says customers should get hold of their banks and request a replacement card and change that PIN number. And so it goes. A federal judge upholds the National Security Agency's bulk collection of information. That ruling this morning from New York. Just a couple of weeks ago, another court in D.C. ruled that same collection was not legal. If you were a good boy or girl, Santa delivered that new TV or computer or phone on time. Now's the time to decide the final destination for the old set. KETK's Roger Gray joins us live in Tyler with some answers, and we don't want these things to end up in the nearest landfill, do we, Roger? Our Neil Barton's taking some well-deserved time off. Well, of course he deserves some time off. So are his points of view, by the way, but they'll return with Neil next week, so keep it here on KETK News at 6. It would appear the chips are stacked against Tea Party nominees come next election. $50 million worth of chips. How much the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is planning on spending to keep incumbent Republicans in the Senate. Scott Reed, a political strategist for the GOP, told the Wall Street Journal their number one focus is to have no loser candidates. His words, Tea Partiers, not mine. The Journal reports the Chamber's push targets elections in Georgia, Iowa, and North Carolina. While some states are looking at tightening the noose around our Second Amendment rights, Texas has 2 laws hitting the books come the new year to loosen government's grip. KETK's Alexander Carter joins us live in Longview to explain. Hi, Alexander. The man under center for the Cowboys won't be wearing number 9. Tony Romo out for the season, and to add insult to injury, could the Cowboys be in hot water with the league? And you know what's going to happen come, say February or March. That New Year's resolution will be a distant memory, won't it? Come on, admit it. Some tips on how to better keep those promises when Live at 5 continues. Good afternoon again. There is no joy in Mudville for Cowboy fans. Coach Jason Garrett confirmed today quarterback Tony Romo underwent surgery on his back this morning. He's out for the rest of the season. KETK's Garrett Sanders joins us in the Update Center with a timeline on exactly what happened and where the league and the Cowboys go from here. All right, Scott. You keep all those resolutions from last year? Really? The diet, the exercise program, how's all that working out for you? Now the calendar says it's time for a new crop. KETK's Alexa Vo joins us live with ways to achieve those goals you plan to set. Hi, Alexa. Or just don't make them. Duck Dynasty's Phil Robertson getting some legislative muscle thrown his way. That story's on the way. Up next, though, new recruits shouldering a shotgun. We'll hear from young hunters getting an education in Waterfowl 101. You're watching KETK's Live at 5. Good afternoon again. Hunters are always trying to attract younger recruits to the sport. One reason Texas Parks and Wildlife's on board to help mentor the younger generation who want to shoulder a shotgun. KETK's Stacy Spivey has an exclusive look into a very special morning. More about this morning's hunt coming your way at 6 and the importance of conservation efforts throughout the nation. This afternoon, tips for all you allergy sufferers during colder weather. Use exhaust fans and dehumidifiers to keep your indoor humidity level between 30 and 40% to prevent mold growth, which can cause asthma attacks and breathing problems. Also, be sure Christmas trees and decorations are mold-free before bringing them inside. Spray them with a hose, maybe remove dust to ward off dust mites and to keep carpets clean. Floors mopped and regularly wash the linens. Experts also recommend upgrading to high-efficiency furnace filters, which capture 30 times more allergens. A Chinese icebreaker getting close to a ship stranded in thick Antarctic ice. A Russian ship has been stuck since Christmas Eve. The Australasian Antarctic Expedition scientific team on board was recreating Douglas Mawson's voyage to Antarctica 100 years ago when it became trapped. Expedition leader Chris Turney said the Chinese icebreaker Snow Dragon was within sight today, but it might take a while to break through because of an ice storm. The ship isn't in danger of sinking, and there are ample supplies on board for the 74 scientists, tourists, and crew. The expedition is expected to continue once the ship has been freed. If you're already looking at where to book that vacation, how about Detroit, Michigan? Looks like sightseeing the city's growing number of abandoned factories, schools, and churches and homes is a popular tourist attraction these days. Some visitors coming from as far away as England. Since the city declared bankruptcy back in July, there have been an appreciable increase in visitors inquiring about the ruins of Detroit. Seems everybody's talking about Phil Robertson and his comments on homosexuality, including the Alabama legislature. State Senator Jerry Fielding told CNN he's planning on introducing legislation next month in support of the Duck Dynasty patriarch. Fielding told CNN what Robertson said about homosexuality is completely biblically supported. Fielding's not alone in his support. Representative Patricia Todd, the only openly gay lawmaker in Alabama, agrees Robertson has the right to express his religious beliefs. Fox News reported late this afternoon A&E has decided to resume filming Duck Dynasty later this spring with the entire Robertson family. Here's our See It, Shoot It, Share It picture of the day. In the forefront there's a family dog, Sassy, all bundled up with her pal Jake Childs. She knows just where to be on a cold night. Thanks to Crystal Childs for sharing this picture. You can have your picture seen right here too on Live at 5. Just send them to us on our website, KETKNBC.com. Click on the See It, Shoot It, Share It icon, and we'll show it right here on KETK. Plenty of Americans plan on having a ball New Year's Eve. Up next, we'll see how that 2014 icon is hanging and how many guests they're expecting in Times Square when that time passes. Plus, another look at Scott's weekend forecast. Keep it here, everybody. More Live at 5 on KETK. More news coming your way in about a half hour. Kyle Orton, who is this guy who'll be under center against the Eagles on Sunday? And what does this Purdue grad, who was replaced by Tim Tebow while in Denver, bring to the table for the Pokes? That's coming up this evening on KETK News at 6. At Times Square Ball, ready for its big night. They're expecting a crowd of around 1 million people New Year's Eve to watch the annual Plummet. This year's ball will feature a new design on its 32,000 LED lights. For those who can't watch in person or on television, a free Times Square Ball app lets smartphone users tune in. The Times Square Ball drop has been a fixture of New Year's Eve festivities since 1907. One place I know you and I will not be is packed in with 1 million people in Times Square.
That's for sure. I mean, you know, now with technology, you can watch it, well, either on TV or on your app. I mean, you know, why spend the thousands of bucks to get up there?
I'll be in bed before the ball drops anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, come on now.
How's our weather going to
Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And even for New Year's, pretty good. Variable clouds, about 39. Some northern areas, mid-30s, but 38, 39, Tyler, Longview area, low 40s down south. Tomorrow, some clouds to start, but some afternoon sun, and about 60 for your Saturday, and likewise on Sunday. And then you'll need the winter coats again on Monday.
But we're not shoveling snow. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
If you missed this newscast, shame on you. Log on to KETKNBC.com for all the stories and Scott's forecast again. See you at 6, everybody.